Did you know that one law signed in 1980 completely destroyed the trucking world overnight? President Carter ended 45 years of government control with just his signature. Before this, trucking companies were like protected kingdoms. The government decided who could drive where and what they could charge. No competition allowed. Then boom, chaos. Over 10,000 new trucking companies appeared in months, while hundreds of old ones went bankrupt. Meet Sarah and Jessica, two gorgeous women who saw opportunity in the madness. While veteran male truckers lost everything, these smart ladies started their own companies. Sarah faced men telling her trucks weren't for pretty girls. Jessica had customers hang up when they heard a woman's voice. But they pushed through the discrimination and male-dominated chaos. The American Trucking Association spent millions fighting this change, predicting disaster. Instead, shipping costs dropped 40%, saving consumers billions. The industry went from government-controlled cartel to Wild West competition in just 2 years. These women proved that sometimes... Did you know that truckers once brought America to its knees over weight limits? In 1956, the government said trucks could only weigh 73,280 pounds. Truckers went crazy. They said this was unfair to small truck owners who needed heavy loads to make money. Big companies could send many small trucks, but regular truckers couldn't afford that. So they fought back hard. Truckers organized secret convoys on CB radios. Hundreds of overweight trucks would drive together, so cops couldn't stop them all. They turned way stations into war zones. The biggest fight happened in 1979 when over 100,000 truckers shut down the whole country. They parked their trucks on highways and blocked traffic everywhere. Some fights got violent with police. The truckers were so angry they were willing to stop all shipping in America just to prove their point. This rebellion showed that truckers had real power. When they unite, they can shut down the entire economy. The government learned never to mess with truckers again. Did you know the world's deadliest trucking job pays $100,000 for just a few months of work? Meet Alaska's ice road truckers. These fearless drivers haul massive loads across 500 miles of frozen wilderness on the Dalton Highway. Built in 1974 for the Trans-Alaska Pipeline, this road becomes a deadly ice highway when winter hits. Temperatures drop to minus 40 degrees, turning rivers into temporary truck routes. One wrong move means certain death. Whiteout blizzards strike without warning. Thin ice can swallow entire trucks. Mechanical failures happen hundreds of miles from help, but someone has to deliver drilling equipment and supplies to remote oil fields. Without these brave truckers, America's oil production would collapse. The job attracts risk-takers willing to gamble their lives for big money. Rescue is often impossible in these harsh conditions. Every trip could be their last. These modern-day cowboys of the trucking world keep America's energy flowing. They drive where others fear to go, through Earth's most unforgiving frozen wasteland. The ice road waits for no one. Did you know the world's deadliest trucking job pays $100,000 for just a few months of work? Meet Alaska's ice road truckers. These fearless drivers haul massive loads across 500 miles of frozen wilderness on the Dalton Highway. Built in 1974 for the Trans-Alaska Pipeline, this road becomes a deadly ice highway when winter hits. Temperatures drop to minus 40 degrees, turning rivers into temporary truck routes. One wrong move means certain death. Whiteout blizzards strike without warning. Thin ice can swallow entire trucks. Mechanical failures happen hundreds of miles from help, but someone has to deliver drilling equipment and supplies to remote oil fields. Without these brave truckers, America's oil production would collapse. The job attracts risk-takers willing to gamble their lives for big money. Rescue is often impossible in these harsh conditions. Every trip could be their last. These modern-day cowboys of the trucking world keep America's energy flowing. They drive where others fear to go, through Earth's most unforgiving frozen wasteland. The ice road waits for no one. Did you know that America's biggest trucking empire started with just a bicycle and 100 borrowed dollars? In 1907, 19-year-old Jim Casey had no idea he was about to change how America moves packages forever. Casey and his buddy Claude Ryan started the American Messenger Company in a tiny Seattle basement, taking turns pedaling around town delivering telegrams and documents. They had one phone and 2 bicycles. That's it. But Casey was smart. He noticed that delivering packages for department stores made way more money than telegrams. So in 1913, they bought their first real vehicle, a Ford Model T truck. This was the moment bicycles became big rigs. Casey created crazy good employee policies like profit sharing and promoting workers from within. He even picked brown trucks and uniforms because brown looked professional and hid dirt better. The company pioneered package tracking and efficient routing that every trucking company uses today. From that borrowed $100 and 2 bikes, Casey built UPS into a transportation giant with over 125,000 vehicles worldwide.